What's up, Aquarius Nation? Welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, 7th house, dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aqua. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate with you. A few things to keep in mind, Aqua Nation, as you listen to this reading. Understand, Aquarius, that this reading is general. So this automatically means that there will be some things in this reading that will resonate, and there will guaranteed be some things that don't. Throw those things out. The things that don't resonate, let that go. Instead, take in the things that genuinely are a part of your message. Even though, Aquarius Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, it's a given that not every single thing happens exactly at the same time for every listener. So it may be necessary for you to give the reading a chance to play out. Some of you, this isn't your message at all. It's not your reading. So I encourage you to always have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you could of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Aquarius Nation, this reading is going to dive into some topics that you might feel are sensitive. If that's not the type of reading that you came in search of, you might be better off clicking off this reading. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into the channeled messages. If you would like to bypass this part of the video and go straight into the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Channeled messages for Aqua Nation. Reservoir, Denver, Hollywood, Too Close for Comfort, Shoe Store, Grocery, Blood Bank, UPS, Nursery, the name Thomas, Flashing red lights. They live in a brown building. Pass the sauce. Make your statement. Entrance, Vampire, Light worker, Handful of pills in my hand. Righteous, Yemaya, in Starbucks. Do I ever cross your mind? They feel me like Braille. Chillin' near Pluto. Music lyrics, or the name lyric. Molly on her dinner plate. It's not an abyss, it's a portal. Online all day. At night, the name Jason. Breakaway, the names Vanessa and Isabella. Extra mile. Chevron. Car chime entrance. Warning. Green. Wine in a box. Propaganda. Panda Express. Sweet Chariot. Lawrence. Gary. Halls. Pancakes. It should only take me a few minutes, but it takes me a whole hour. 7:10. Preacher's Kid. Weirdo following me in the grocery store. Alive Again. Stand Back by Stevie Nicks. Dot. Lower blood pressure. You were handpicked by God, annoyed to see someone. Doorbell camera. Your absence is felt. This is what happens when you show up unannounced. This is payback. Search warrant. Those apartments up the street. Surveillance. Pace. Be vigilant. Catch up. Reach. Miles. CSC. AR. Hoosier. Raiders. Justice has been served. Blood transfusion. 8 years old. Your anger always gets the best of you. Hospital. It landed in court. They don't think they're good enough for you. Don't want to do homework/study. Animal shelter. It's an acquired taste. Chicken wings. Dreads. Native. Mountains. Joyce Bedoyce. Obituary. I don't have a plan. Clearance. Grow on Instagram. All right, Aqua Nation, let's dive right into this. Let's see what's getting ready to play out over the next 7 days. Okay, this looks like this is a situation, Aqua Nation, that has something to do with divine timing. It seems like maybe that's the issue right now, is surrendering, because the overall energy is serenity. Could be someone's name, but when I see this, it makes me think of it reminds me of the serenity prayer. There might be some things that you feel like you cannot change in your current situation. And maybe there's some things that you're looking for God or your spirit guides, your spiritual team to grant you wisdom about. Maybe it's about a healing journey that you're on right now. Maybe there are some things that you might need to heal. Aquarius Nation. It just seems like when it comes to divine timing, some opportunities may open up for you. And perhaps over the next 7 days, you might feel like, okay, you're coming across divine timing. Something, Aquarius Nation, may not have been meant to take place. It could be communication. Yeah, I kind of feel like some of you might be someone that is able to communicate with the dead. Of course, Aquarius. It wouldn't be an Aquarius reading if we didn't see a snake, right? Maybe there's a rattlesnake around you. Maybe you're running into snakes. I'm not sure. But it just seems like what's getting ready to happen in your energy is a new beginning. Maybe something may play out over the new moon, over the next coming weeks. Aquarius Nation, maybe that's when divine timing takes place and some of you have water in your chart. Or this may be the person that's coming to communicate with you, a water sign. This might be a very emotional time for you, Aquarius Nation. You might be a bit moody. You might feel like your emotions are all over the place and it may be difficult for you to maybe maintain a productive thought. But it just feels like with divine timing being the overall energy, it just feels like within these next 7 days or in the coming weeks, Aquarius Nation, it may be necessary for you to be flexible. It could be with your schedule. It could be with your thinking. Let's dive in. Let's see what's really getting ready to go down. Aquarius Nation, let's look into this. Aqua Nation, you have a decision to make. This decision may have something to do with your father or a father figure. Father Sims. He can be your grandfather. I did say you might speak with the dead, right? I don't know. I kind of just get the sense that maybe you see spirits, Aquarius. Okay. I think some of you have been having some type of challenge. The challenge could be, let's see what this is about. It might be with your family, integrity. Okay. Integrity. This is either you, Aquarius, or someone around you. You might feel like there's somebody running their mouth about you, lying about something. So that's where the integrity is. Let's look into this. What's going on? This is at work. As usual, Aquarius Nation. As usual. You had some backstabbing at your job, and I think that this is not something that you're not aware of. I just don't feel like it is. That this is something that you're oblivious to. I don't think so. I honestly feel like Aquarius Nation. I want to start the reading off like this. That tends to be the case with the Aquarius readings anyway. It's like spirit guides are saying, just say it. You know, it just is a no holds barred type of reading. Deep inside your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. On the other side of this, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay? So it just feels like with something in your life. It could be work. It could be whatever. It looks like you're looking for freedom. You're looking for flexibility. You're faced with a decision. And it feels like it's time to make a final decision about something, Aquarius Nation, because it feels like it's time for an end of a chapter in your life. It seems like something is getting ready to come to a close. And with something getting ready to come to a close, it might kind of catch you by surprise. You're not really sure what to do in a particular situation. It could be a decision about a family member. You already know. You feel like there's someone around you that's being dishonest. And your inner truth is telling you what you already need to know. Or this is just something that you're questioning. You're not sure. This is just something that you're questioning. Your guides say you already know the answer. I think this week, Aquarius Nation, there could be some type of offering to spirits. You're putting together some type of an offering, it feels like, to your spirits, to your passed on loved ones, possibly. Maybe this is something that you do professionally. Upskill, work, career, crossroads. I guess this is it. This is where you're at a crossroads. It seems like this is where the serenity is. You're having to make some type of change within your career. Or like I said, it's not for all of you. Will it be career? Spirit guides. I think you are making some type of offering to your spirits. I do. And I think this week, Aquarius Nation, I think this is where you're getting some type of insight from your spiritual team. It seems like you're doing a lot of astral traveling, and maybe there's a lot of answers to hidden meanings that might be showing up in your dreams. It just feels like this week, Aquarius Nation, as with any week, your spirit guides are going out of their way to give you an answer or to give you some type of insight about something that is riddling you, something that doesn't make sense, or someone in your energy where you can't quite make heads or tails of this person. I think that you do know, though. I think, Aquarius Nation, you have a strong intuition about someone in particular that's coming in, but I also feel that for some of you, this is somebody returning to you. This could be someone returning to your life. Could be a Cancerian, yes. This is someone that's returning. This is someone that you walked away from. And others of you, this is what you're making a decision about this week, about whether or not to walk away from a job or a dead-end relationship. Okay? Because as I mentioned, there's something, Aquarius Nation or Cross Watcher, that needs to come to an end. And for some of you, this is a past tense thing. Something has already come to an end. You've already walked away. And it just seems like you might be working something out with someone. There's a new beginning here. And like I said, this is pertaining to family. People that you have formed families with. This could be stepchildren, in-laws, or whatever the case, your own blood family. It just seems like this week there's been a challenge, or in the recent weeks, there have been some things that maybe you haven't been able to agree on. Maybe some clashing opinions about certain things that might be kind of important. And it just seems like maybe this week you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, or in the past tense you haven't. It could be with your mom. Yep. See, Aquarius, this week it just seems like there are new beginnings. You got the Tower here, as if it is time for something to end. It seems like something has surpassed its expiration date, Aquarius Nation. And this week, it seems like it's time to clear out the clutter. And start over. And yeah, you got Seven of Swords. So I feel like this is where there's been some type of a lie. Looks are deceiving in some type of situation. And I think you have been keeping your distance from someone. You've given someone the silent treatment, Aquarius Nation. And I think there are some plans that you're making to move or possibly to travel. And I think this week you might be dealing with someone who you might feel is not a logical person. And this person could be a fire sign. And this person could definitely be watching you. And because it definitely feels like somebody is watching you in secret, possibly disrespecting your name or your business or whatever the case is. Maybe your other family members. And it just seems like this week, Aquarius Nation or Cross Watcher, somebody might be giving you the evil eye. In some cases, if this is a romantic relationship, really with any relationship that's going on, it just seems like somebody's not really happy the way that things are going and they're ready to end it. And I think somebody might be voicing that opinion, or you might be kind of noticing it in their body language. They might be making it pretty obvious to you Aquarius Nation, or cross-watcher, what their intentions are or what they were. Or for some of you, this is going on this week. Somebody knows exactly what they're doing with this lie. And I think somebody's really trying to take it overboard, Aquarius Nation, but your intuition will be the thing that unveils this for you. This may have something to do with a Scorpio or a Sag as well. I think that some of you this week, you're walking away because maybe you're kind of feeling like you're with the wrong person. It just seems like somebody in your energy this week, Aquarius Nation, could be kind of two-faced. And it just seems like somebody feels trapped in a situation because of finances. Okay. Now, when it comes to work, your financial opportunities, I did say that there's a decision this week's Aquarius Nation that you might be needing to make about work. This is why I keep saying Sag. There's a Sagittarius this week that maybe you might need to discuss something with. This challenge that you're dealing with could have been a financial one. It could be. This just feels like it's the week. There's a Leo. You got Leo and you got Gemini. Yeah, some of you are definitely dealing with a breakup. Or you are currently in separation from someone because of some type of disrespect. Some of you are in separation from your kids because of a breakup. If this has something to do with a financial situation, where right now, Aquarius Nation, your finances are feeling a little bit off. They're not really where you want them to be. It just seems like there is an opportunity that comes up, Aquarius Nation, that helps you to improve your financial situation. It seems like, Aquarius Nation, there may be a chance for you to bounce back. It seems like maybe you've been in the red financially. And maybe you've had some type of financial instability. Yes, honor the deities around you. I just saw this. And I wanted to pick it up before it slipped my mind. That's what we're talking about. Prayers offering help. This is what I mean. Your spiritual team is definitely rallying around you to help you through something, or to help you, like I said, take the mystery out of a situation that you're not clear about the way that a person is moving, somebody's shady character, someone's intentions that are impure. It seems like this week you're going to find out, or you're going to see what you need to see that helps you make a decision. You might have some type of discrimination around you. Okay, there's definitely a lot of gossip, a lot of whispering behind your back, possibly being done by a Sagittarius. I say that it's being done behind your back, Aquarius Nation, but like I said, intuitively, you already know the truth. And I think that this might even be other people around you. This whole thing, right? I'm kind of bouncing around, Aquarius, so bear with me. It just feels like, oh gosh, you got some jealousy. Within the workplace, it seems like somebody, gosh, we talked about a snake, right? Be careful how you tread. And be aware of the people that are around you. I feel that you are, Aquarius Nation. It just seems like there's some greed. And it feels like you are making some strides forward to try to improve your financial situation and recover and bounce back from whenever it may have taken place. A lot of these financial issues are blockages that are created by jealousy. And it feels like due to jealousy, Aquarius, as usual, somebody doesn't want you to get this coin. They want to take from you in some type of way. Take from you, copy every word out of your mouth, but never give you credit for your own work. It just feels like somebody is trying to take from you and then lie on your name to try to hurt you in some type of way. This feels like it's being done with work. But I also feel that there might be someone around you who is an energy vamp. It seems like, Aquarius Nation, you possess a lot of spiritual power. You're changing, you're growing, you're looking at things differently these days. It feels like you're meant to be of service to other people. And I think that there's some pettiness in your energy. And I think that these are some things that your guides are trying to get you to not be so concerned about. It just seems like this week, Aquarius Nation, some great things become possible for you. And it genuinely seems like you have a lot of potential for something. And I think that it'll be up to you about whether or not you decide to capitalize on some opportunities to bounce back and recover from some things that have been holding you back. Okay, so I guess we're going back to this lie situation. This card that says tell the truth. There's someone in your energy that feels the need to lie. It could be because of embarrassment, maybe fear, maybe there's someone around you that's looking for social acceptance. Maybe somebody's lying to protect somebody or cover for someone. It seems like there's some consequences this week for telling a lie. This could be somebody maybe like imagining the worst possible scenario. I don't know. It just feels like the truth is out there and the truth is going to surface this week, Aquarius Nation. Like I did say, adaptability, flexibility is what's going to be needed through some changes that are taking place this week and some decisions that you're making. And it feels like there's going to be a need to balance your finances, balance your schedule in some type of way, Aquarius Nation. It just seems like there are some things that might be kind of taking you off track. And it seems like your guides are trying to guide you back to center. And there might be some car issues, Aquarius Nation. Maybe there's some things that you might need to tend to as far as your car, the maintenance on your car. I think some of you might need, you're due for an oil change possibly. Yeah, I think that there might be a challenge this week. It seems like you're really motivated this week. It looks like you're wanting to stay strong, you're staying positive, you're staying focused. But at the same time, I think that there might be, like I said, some distractions that come along. And it seems like you've been going through a prolonged period of stress, a prolonged period of overload. And I think this week, because it looks like you're doing this in an effort to recover. But it just seems like when it comes to your time and your energy, you may need to balance that. Okay, because it just seems like you have you're expending a lot of energy and you're very burnt out. So this is why I feel like some things need to end. And these are the things that I feel like you're making decisions on. I think this week, Aquarius Nation, you may benefit from leaning on the support of other people. It's often easier for empaths to give than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. You are burnt out. You look absolutely tired. It just seems like you're very independent, Aquarius, and that you're trying to, complete something all by yourself or get something done all by yourself. It just feels like it's the support of other people that make a difference with some type of goal that you have planned this week, Aquarius Nation. You may need a helping hand, or this could be you offering a helping hand. It seems like you've been giving of your energy, but it seems like your spirit guides are now bringing things back into balance. Is this an Aries? For some of you, it is. Somebody with Aries in their chart, a fire sign that you once had love for, Libra. Somebody with Libra and Scorpio in their chart. Something is a no. You might have to say no to someone or something that's around you. There's definitely something going on socially. It just seems like people are trying to silence you. Aquarius, I think you might be a truth bringer. And I think that that might be the issue that people are having with you. And it just feels like this is something that you do professionally or something you feel called to do. You're destined to succeed, but there's some people that are trying to shut you up, shut you down in some type of way, persecute you. I think that there might be some abuse of technology also. It seems like somebody might be trying to trap you, Aquarius Nation. Since we're talking about tell the truth and some type of falsehood, I think this might have something to do with hacking. It seems like somebody is maybe going out of their way, Aquarius Nation, to get more information on you in order to maybe figure out a way to silence you. What's going on with your spirit guides? Say yes. They answer affirmatively to that. So I think that that's why one of the channeled messages is was to be vigilant. Wow. So is that part of the deck? Yes, be vigilant. Because it just seems like there's somebody that's really on your heels that your guides are trying to alert you to. This is why your guides are bringing attention to your intuition. Eagles are going to be relevant to your situation. What's going on this week for Aquarius? What are they saying no to? Okay. Dang. You got this card that says tell the truth and another one that says be honest. But I mean, the truth is out there. Someone may need to be honest after being deceptive in some type of way. But like I said, I think you see through this. You see through the act. Wash away your burdens. There are going to be some things this week, Aquarius Nation, that you may need to let go of. Things that you've held on to for the longest time. And maybe this has been you as far as taking some time out to heal from certain things. Maybe it's been a no, because it just seems like there's been some other things on your radar. Some accomplishments that you're trying to achieve. Maybe you're an overachiever lately, Aquarius Nation. You might hear from a grandparent, or there's been a loss of a loved one. Maybe this is somebody that is in the limelight. Maybe somebody is a performer, because it just seems that way. Some of you might dance, maybe you act. Somebody may have passed, Aquarius. They're coming back to give you a strong message. I think this is your dad. For those of you whose father has passed away, I did say you can speak to the dead, Aqua. There's a Gemini, and there is an Aquarius around you. Yeah, this is a father possibly giving some type of message to his daughter. Here we go with the pettiness. Here we go, Aquarius. You got some people that are running their mouth about you. We talked about jealousy and who you are in this reading, Aquarius. You channel messages. Like I say, you are light bringer. Mediumship, ancestors, spirits. Yes. You had a lot of references here to spirituality. If this is not something that you're into currently, it just seems like, Aquarius Nation, for those of you whose reading this is genuinely for, it seems like it's becoming clearer and clearer to you what your purpose is. Balance yourself, direction, growth, life stages. We talked We've got a lot of references here to balance and adaptation. I think you're giving so much of yourself. I do. You got this card that says choose a new direction, life stages, something has to come to an end. Butterflies was not a channel message, but I think it is. You might be noticing some butterflies around you, and I feel like there's a deceased loved one that shows up as a butterfly in your life. Now, say somebody's trying to get more information on you. You have a Scorpio that's in your energy this week. A Leo. I said Gemini and Aquarius. Sagittarius. Somebody might have a Sag moon. I see Pisces moon. You have people from your past coming back. Some of them could be family members. Some of them could be from the recent past. But it just feels like in some way you've had conflict with maybe some individuals that I've mentioned. It just feels like there's been a hindrance to maybe finding a way through some type of challenge that you've dealt with. There's some type of frustration and stress that I feel like you're dealing with currently. I feel like this is also in terms of your goals. It just feels like maybe there's something you tried and failed a number of times, and it just seems like Aquarius Nation, it's time to get back up. I think that your guides are encouraging you to expand your personal limits. I think your limits are going to be pushed. And yeah, you got a Taurus that shows up. Random side note, when it comes to your health, with this recover card, I think this has been you when it comes to the doctor. You're needing to recover from something. You're needing to find balance. But it just seems like something has been bothering you for the longest time. I think that for some of you it could be related to your hips or your thighs. Maybe you feel like those are some problem areas. But I'm also sensing the liver, Aquarius, the lungs, and the urinary tract. Oh, that's why I think I see this about healing. I think you're still angry. You're still pissed off about something that happened a long time ago in a relationship with whomever. And it just seems like you're still pissed off about it to this day. Your kidneys and your bladder. That might be something you might need to look into. Aquarius. It just seems like there's some type of health issue that your guys are kind of, it seems like it's circumstances that are kind of forcing you to really look into these things and to create balance in your schedule or possibly in your eating habits, Aquarius Nation. But definitely when it comes to your emotions and the past, it seems like this is, I told you in the beginning that this might be a very emotional week for you. And with you learning to forgive yourself having to do with the past, or you feel like you could have handled yourself better. Yeah, we got, again, these cards that are talking about letting go. And this may have had something to do with your children, raising your children. A lot of the past, like I said, Aquarius, it gets dredged up this week. And it just seems like there are some things that might still be hurting you, or some things that might be hurting someone. It could be someone that you co-parent children with, or it had something to do with your own upbringing. Don't become a hostage to your past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving forward to a beautiful future. I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to focus on this week. That might be a really intense type of situation that maybe you might be dealing with this week, Aquarius Nation. You may be worried about a few things and your guides are telling you that they've already got it worked out. There might be some things that maybe, okay, so this whole thing about balancing act, it could have something to do with education. Maybe you're trying to figure out something that might be the change or the decision that you might be making with your career. It could be about whether or not to go back to school, or to maybe fit school into your schedule, or where you stand with something that maybe you're moving towards. The way that you manage your time, Aquarius Nation, is definitely going to be a huge factor. Random side note, I think someone may have an infection. I think it might be a dental infection, or you have some type of an infection somewhere in your body. Yeah, you have a scholarly book goal. Maybe you're reading. You could be going to the library, or there might be some type of class you're taking up related to your career, or maybe you're looking towards graduation. It just seems like something related to education for yourself, or education having to do with other family members, could be a relevant thing in your energy this week. Seems like you put off some type of travel plans, Aquarius, and it just feels like you might really need to. You might need to maybe get out for a couple of days. Calm your nerves. It just feels like there's something in your energy this week that's causing you to feel anxious. It's causing you to feel nervous. I did say you're feeling burnt out. You have a lot on your mind. It just seems like it might be time to take a vacation. Maybe not something extravagant, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be the case. But it just seems like there is a need to maybe get away to a place that brings you peace. I feel like it might be the beach, someplace near water. It just seems like you are in need of some type of solitude, some time to yourself, since we're talking about balancing yourself. And I think this is you. With this, it's a no. You might have to like say no to certain people. And I think you might also need to delegate. Okay, because it just seems like you have a lot on your plate this week, Aquarius Nation. And we talked about support for other people. Seems like, yeah, you feel trapped in some type of way. And whatever this is that's causing you to feel trapped, promise you, when are you going to take care of this heart issue, Aquarius? It's either like literally someone is squeezing the vitality out of you, but I feel like you have some type of circulation issue is what I feel that this is. And I think you might have hypertension also. Oh, let's look at that before we close this. Your body is sensitive this week. You got to figure out a healthy way, Aquarius, of dealing with stress. Life-affirming ways of dealing with stress. You had any type of sorrow, you're shedding some old ways. That's what I feel. Like there's some toxins that need to come out of your body. And there are some things, since we got this card that says let go, there are some things that you need to let go of. Some concerns even. It just seems like there's something having to do with your body. There's some type of trapped energy, or you have maybe some trapped, how do I say this? You have some digestive issues. Seems like you got a lot of things backed up. You might need to get your eyes checked. Anyway, there are some things having to do with your body that I think you might need to look closer at. And I promise you, if butterflies don't resonate with you, I see them all over your reading. You might need to look into something, get more information is what I saw here. So this could be you going to the doctor. There's something that's been going on with your body for a while, Aqua. Something is not functioning the way that it needs to. It could be just it's with your body. I was going to say in general, but there's something about your body that I think you might be tending to. It could be body image issues. But I think you got some chemicals that are trapped in your body that need a way out. Also sensing back pain. And I do sense that there's someone around you, Aquarius Nation, that might be in need of surgery. Some type of surgical intervention. Oh, I was talking about surgery. That's why I'm saying recover. You could be possibly recovering from surgery or recovering from some type of anxiety. I'm not sure what this is. I also feel like this could be somebody that may need to go into recovery, because you've got somebody that has an alcohol issue. But as it pertains to your health, it seems like it might be beneficial for you to get a second opinion. Find another doctor. Or some of you could be getting into alternative medicine. Okay, it just seems like something is going on. You have some type of pain in your body. You've been having low energy. And I think it might have something to do with the way that you're eating. In some instances, it feels like you may need to detach or retreat. And genuinely, it is time to let go so healing can genuinely occur. Whatever this is that's going on with you emotionally is starting to roll. I think it's been the case. It's already rolled over to your health. Somebody feels like they can't make peace with you. Or it's not easy to make peace with you. This could be someone who identifies as masculine. Or you feel like you could have handled yourself better. Yeah. We got, again, these cards that are talking about letting go. And this may have had something to do with your children, raising your children. A lot of the past, like I said, Aquarius, it gets dredged up this week. And it just seems like there are some things that might still be hurting you, or some things that might be hurting someone. It could be someone that you co-parent children with, or it had something to do with your own upbringing. Don't become a hostage to your past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving forward to a beautiful future. I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to focus on this week. That might be a really intense type of situation that maybe you might be dealing with this week, Aquarius Nation. You may be worried about a few things, and your guides are telling you that they've already got it worked out. There might be some things that maybe, okay, so this whole thing about balancing act, it could have something to do with education. Maybe you're trying to figure out something that might be the change or the decision that you might be making with your career. It could be about whether or not to go back to school, or to maybe fit school into your schedule, or where you stand with something that maybe you're moving towards. The way that you manage your time, Aquarius Nation, is definitely going to be a huge factor. Random side note, I think someone may have an infection. I think it might be a dental infection, or you have some type of an infection somewhere in your body. Yeah, you have a scholarly book goal. Maybe you're reading. You could be going to the library, or there might be some type of class you're taking up related to your career. Or maybe you're looking towards graduation. It just seems like something related to education for yourself, or education having to do with other family members, could be a relevant thing in your energy this week. Seems like you put off some type of travel plans, Aquarius, and it just feels like you might really need to. You might need to maybe get out for a couple of days. Calm your nerves. It just feels like there's something in your energy this week that's causing you to feel anxious. It's causing you to feel nervous. I did say you're feeling burnt out. You have a lot on your mind. It just seems like it might be time to take a vacation. Maybe not something extravagant, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be the case. But it just seems like there is a need to maybe get away to a place that brings you peace. I feel like it might be the beach, someplace near water. It just seems like you are in need of some type of solitude, some time to yourself, since we're talking about balancing yourself. And I think this is you. With this, it's a no. You might have to like say no to certain people. And I think you might also need to delegate. Okay, because it just seems like you have a lot on your plate this week, Aquarius Nation. And we talked about support for other people. Seems like, yeah, you feel trapped in some type of way. And whatever this is that's causing you to feel trapped, promise you, when are you going to take care of this heart issue, Aquarius? So either like literally someone is squeezing the vitality out of you, but I feel like you have some type of circulation issue is what I feel that this is. And I think you might have hypertension also. Oh, let's look at that. Your body is sensitive this week. You got to figure out a healthy way, Aquarius, of dealing with stress. Life-affirming ways of dealing with stress. You had any type of sorrow, you're shedding some old ways. That's what I feel. Like there's some toxins that need to come out of your body. And there are some things, since we got this card that says let go, there are some things that you need to let go of. Some concerns even. It just seems like there's something having to do with your body. There's some type of trapped energy, or you have maybe some trapped, how do I say this? You have some digestive issues. Seems like you got a lot of things backed up. You might need to get your eyes checked. Anyway, there are some things having to do with your body that I think you might need to look closer at. And I promise you, if butterflies don't resonate with you, I see them all over your reading. You might need to look into something, get more information is what I saw here. So this could be you going to the doctor. There's something that's been going on with your body for a while, Aqua. Something is not functioning the way that it needs to. It could be just it's with your body. I was going to say in general, but there's something about your body that I think you might be tending to. It could be body image issues. I think you got some chemicals that are trapped in your body that need a way out. Also sensing back pain. And I do sense that there's someone around you, Aquarius Nation, that might be in need of surgery. Some type of surgical intervention. Somebody around you is not feeling well this week. Oh, I was talking about surgery. That's why I'm saying recover. You could be possibly recovering from surgery or recovering from some type of anxiety. I'm not sure what this is. I also feel like this could be somebody that may need to go into recovery because you've got somebody that has an alcohol issue. But as it pertains to your health, it seems like it might be beneficial for you to get a second opinion. Find another doctor. Or some of you could be getting into alternative medicine. Okay, it just seems like something is going on. You have some type of pain in your body. You've been having low energy. And I think it might have something to do with the way that you're eating. In some instances, it feels like you may need to detach or retreat. And genuinely, it is time to let go so healing can genuinely occur. Whatever this is that's going on with you emotionally is starting to roll. I think it's been the case. It's already rolled over to your health. Somebody feels like they can't make peace with you. Or it's not easy to make peace with you. This could be someone who identifies as masculine. Okay, it's going to be up to you about whether or not you can make peace with this person or this situation. It just feels like you butt heads with someone and it may be time to really figure something out, especially about this car. Heed the messengers. We talked about this. The messengers. I think you might be a messenger, of course, but I think your spirit guides, your spiritual team might be sending people or situations in the form as messengers, wake-up calls about something that is going on in your energy. It seems like Aquarius Nation, a cross watcher. I think this is with self. There could be somebody that genuinely, unconditionally loves you, whether it's romantic or platonic, but I think this is you maybe going into counseling and learning how to genuinely love yourself again. It just seems like something has happened here. I don't know if somebody is passing away, or like I said, someone did. You may have had a lot of passed on loved ones. I don't know. But you're going through some type of transition. Some type of transformation is getting ready to happen. In Aquarius, organize your paperwork. Organization is the key, but especially with paperwork. You're going to need to put your paperwork, get it organized, keep it with you. See, that's what's going on with work. You're winning. You got some salty people around you. Because we're talking about jealousy, health benefits. Does somebody need some type of health insurance? Caution, secrecy, wary. Okay, so there is some secrecy. I mentioned that there are some people that are talking behind your back. Some people that you have some mistrust towards. That's what I mean. You're doing some type of honoring to your deities. Someone is seeking to betray you, Aquarius Nation. We talked about lies. We talked about deception. So I guess this is why the channel message was be vigilant. Listen to your intuition. It just seems like this is someone that is coming into your energy that is being dishonest about something. You're wary about something, Aquarius Nation, but trust your intuition about this person's intentions, because this person may not appear to be an enemy, but they are. And let me make it clear, somebody's lighting candles on you. I don't know, this is like some type of defensive magic that you're doing. You're definitely thinking about changing your career. You're definitely in school. Eating a lot of junk food. Honor the deities around you, right? You have some type of an altar that I feel like you might be setting up. See, yeah, this is you trying to recover. You're trying to bounce back, it looks like, from some type of decrease. Numbers. There's been like a decrease in numbers, Aquarius, somewhere. And I feel like you're bouncing back. And there's somebody that's giving you pushback about it this week. It's Libra, definitely. The advice. Anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra, or you have Libra placements. It seems like, I did say a lot of things might be erupting to the surface. Things that you push down, Aquarius Nation. It just seems like those things might come all the way back up to the surface, Aquarius Nation. And your guides are saying it may be time to deal with this. Seems like there's something that goes on with you on a weekly basis, like pretty frequently. Hope. Someone's name could be Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So maybe there's a situation, Aquarius Nation, that's going on where you feel bleak. You feel like maybe you're not sure about whether or not something is going to work out, and it feels like your guides are stepping in to help you with something. Didn't I say spells and rituals? Let's make it clear. This could be somebody doing love work on you, Aquarius Nation, because it seems like somebody is longing to get in touch with you. There's an undesired separation. And I think you made it clear that you want this person to back off. You have a lot of eyeballs on you as well, Aquarius Nation, this week. And for you, it's a no. This person might be watching you. Okay? And I'm also feeling like there could be a snitch around you or whatever. This is some type of trauma that you're working through. Magic. We talk about that. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So I feel like, Aquarius Nation, your guides are at your beck and call this week. If there's something that you need, something that you have need of, your guides are saying you need only ask, Aquarius Nation. One last card for Aquarius. Sanctuary. It's time. Take time out from the world. Spend time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. We talked about that. It may be time, Aquarius Nation, this week. The advice is to maybe entertain a change of scenery. You might need some time to recharge your batteries. It seems like you might need to re-up on your energy. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. Back to the beginning of the reading, talking about serenity, which could also be somebody's name. There's some type of path that needs to end, Aquarius. And it just seems like there might be a need for a change up or a course correction with something that you're dealing with. You may need to surrender the outcome because it seems like you might be worried about where something is headed, but it looks like the outcome is a situation where you win. And it seems like it may not be clear to you from the beginning of the situation, but as you begin to approach the end of a situation, Aquarius Nation, I think you're learning to see that. And that sometimes it's about waiting. And sometimes, Aquarius Nation, the battle is bigger than just you. This is a spiritual battle that it feels like you're going through right now. And it seems like you come out on the other side of this spiritual battle, Aquarius, stronger and wiser. But you might need to lay off on the sweets, Aquarius Nation, because it seems like sugar might really be getting the best of you. Yeah. Or it might be causing some type of health issue, health challenge, or dental issue. Your financial situations, your angels are definitely blessing you. This could also be the way that your passed on loved ones is showing up to you this week. It could be with coins on the ground. With that, Aquarius Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope and pray that this reading has been helpful to you, Aquarius Nation. If you found that it has, help out the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and leaving a comment below. You never know, Aquarius Nation, how your bravery and honesty may help another in the comments. Thank you so very much, Aquarius Nation, for deciding to spend this time with me. I wish y'all a very prosperous, blessed, and peaceful week, Aquarius Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.